Hey guys, Super Godzilla Final Wars here, and today we're going to be reviewing Godzilla Singular Point, Episode 9. So without further ado, let's get started, shall we? So, the military tends to blow up Godzilla's cocoon, and at first they thought it worked, but something goes wrong. And out comes Godzilla Terratris, one of my favorite Godzilla forms, actually. I like Terratris a lot more. And we get the combined roar of 84/85's Godzilla roar and the Millennium Godzilla roar. I swear to God, the Millennium Godzilla was making a huge comeback with a roar. Like, the Millennium Godzilla roar is making a huge comeback. Ever since 2004, we never heard the Millennium Godzilla roar making a comeback. But a huge red dust storm starts happening, and that's when you know things are not looking good. Because you got the freaking God of Destruction. Now it's just like entering the area. He's back. The G-Man is back in action, and he's ready to kick some butt. And you can see that the Rodents are just everywhere. And not just that, we see Godzilla Terratris start walking around. I'm kind of disappointed that he doesn't start destroying the buildings around him, because if I were Godzilla, I would just flat out destroy the buildings around me, instead of just covering the entire area with red smoke. Also, there was a deleted scene from Shin Godzilla, where Shin Godzilla's second form starts puking out blood. But it's just much more acid-like, and it's destroying everything on the ground. But we get a reference from that in this particular episode. Because Godzilla Terratris is puking out blood. And it also looks like bone, too. It looks like he was puking out his feast after eating the Kumunga. I mean, not the Kumungas, the Mandas. And he's just like now puking it out because he's evolving and now he needs something else to satisfy him. Basically, now he needs radiation. Military ends up landing a few hits on Godzilla's back. They end up peeing off the G-Man a bit more. Or because he turns his blood into much more as a fleshy type weapon. Like, if you don't know what I mean, watch the episode yourself and you'll see what I mean. But the fleshy, icky, gooey stuff ends up grabbing the missiles and just holding it there while it explodes. And not just that, you can see how fast his Godzilla's regenerating while he's like walking around. Like, you could see how fast he's regenerating. It's much more as an Attack on Titan reference. And he's charging up his atomic breath, but you don't sadly see how he's charging it up. But it almost looks like he's opening up a portal from a different dimension. It's just so cool how the way he's doing it. It's so cool. You can see why I'm finding so much entertainment in this episode. But we go back to our human character, to Team Jet Jaguar. Things are not looking so good. Because Jet Jaguar now has to fight a countless dead bodies that are coming back to life, and they're just frustrating. And even the humans are just fighting for their lives as well. Things are just not looking so good. At one point, I'm just hoping that the human characters find a way to basically fight back or basically kill these monsters. Eventually, stupid policemen end up getting killed as well. Anyways, go back to Team Padu. We have like a huge conversation. And it's just so long. We go back to Team Jet Jaguar. And you can see like the remains of the dead people that were once here. But still, things are not looking good for Jet Jaguar. Or let alone Team Jet Jaguar. Like, you can imagine yourself in this situation where you had to fight hundreds of dead Kumongas. While at the same time, trying to keep your human comrades alive. Anyways, our human characters start making their way out. And decide to blow the frickin' place up. Go back to the creepy old guy and his daughter. They're talking about something, I don't know what. And eventually we go back to Team Padu. Things did not look so well, as the little girl's cat gets lost while people are trying to get away from the Rodans. And we sadly get our first main character death. And it's a shame, really. I was growing really attached to this main character. At the same time, she was trying to save a cat. And she just ends up getting turned into rodent food. I also hope that the cat made it out of there. Meanwhile, Team Jet Jaguar, things are just looking so bad. As Jet Jaguar is just fighting in the countless dead Kumongas and not kill Kumongas, and it also reveals that there's flying Kumongas. Yes, you heard me, that there's flying Kumongas. And the Jaguar has to eventually end up detaching his battery pack or something. But eventually, our heroes made their way out of there. And I do not think that the Kumongas can swim. Because they don't chase after them. Neither do the flying ones. They don't really look like that they're interested on swimming. And you can see how badly Jet Jaguar's beaten up. And these were the first monsters that they could not kill. And at the end of the episode, you can see that there's a huge dust cloud of red dust, and it's just like a huge nuclear bomb just hit Tokyo. It's just like huge. It's like a giant mushroom of red dust. And so, that was episode 9 of Godzilla Singular Point. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to record your excellence, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.